And he's got some weapons to work with. They're going to throw on first down and a quick completion across the middle.
Throws and try to wear down that defensive line with tempo.
Unbelievable talent on that D-line. How about the jump ball and knocked away?
Great matchup between Hale and Ward, who's taking over to try to become the guy. He almost pulled that in, and when he hit the ground, that's what the impact he had that ball caught.
A new weapon. He didn't play much of a role for Indiana. Lagow, who threw 17 interceptions last year, trying to cut down on those mistakes. Another one of those jump balls. It is caught. It's a catch.
Back, he missed all last year, as you mentioned, getting hurt early in the first play. One-handed catch, 1 foot, possesses the football, completes the catch, and that is a out. And I said, who separates themselves? These Cobbs can win the one-on-one battle.
That was a pretty good example of that. That's another one-on-one battle.
Together, so that tells you they work a lot on their routes.
Well, they go, maybe a busted play, keeps it, and
it's going to be Richard Lagow's arm and these receivers' ability to win in one-on-one.
Man, very quick snap on third down. Another third down.
Come off the field and get Damon Arnett back into the lineup.
Play fake. Lagow on the move. Will throw short.
Well, they are just spreading it out and throwing it around right now.
And they are really going fast. Lagow toward the end zone. It is.
I think anybody who watched that first series had to be really impressed with Lagow. He talk about getting the ball out of his hands. His receivers were beating people, winning the one-on-one battles. 5 completions of 10 yards or more on that first series where he went 6 of 8, and a lot of it was quick throws, not allowing the defensive line to put pressure on him. How about the placement of that ball and the touchdown to either running game so far tonight? -4 yards on 4 carries, and it's been complete.
Well, Ian Thomas can catch. He just got beat bad by Draymond Jones. That's not a good matchup for Indiana. That quick completion
is the strength of their offense, the receivers.
Well, they converted 3 third downs on that first drive. Pressure comes. Lagow's going to dump it short at his drive.
4 defensive ends in the game. They show blitz and then they drop out. Linebackers drop out. Look how the pocket collapses on top of Richard Lagow, even by the check. Yeah, can't wait.
With College Game Day on Saturday squeezed in as well. Lagow over the top. It hits the helmet of the Buckeyes defensive back.
The eyes, and then getting his hand back to be able to knock that ball away.
Yeah, he looked like a DB. Now this time the pass perfectly thrown. 28-yard completion. Lagow looks good, doesn't he?
Boy, he does.
In the pocket this time. Pressured, spinning, going down.
First year becoming a starter.
That, again, I don't think was exactly what Indiana
and to this team. You can kind of see and feel his mojo from up here.
3rd and 12, that throw, and it's knocked away incomplete. Nice flips.
And this time, again, Ward has to have a feel. Is he going to go by me, or is it going to be a back shoulder throw? He kind of sensed it, felt it, read the eyes, read the energy that time of Hale, came back and got his right hand in there to knock.
I can't tell you, I told Kirk there, as a football coach, when you die, you'll leave pieces of you.
You had a nice afternoon lunch and visit with those 90 or 100 guys that came back to see you.
There are a lot of your...
When we did that, Indiana had never, 25 years, been ahead of Woody Hayes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't ahead of him. No, not too good.
Oh, you timed it perfect. By the way, there was a flag on the Buckeyes, and here come your...
Lost so many players to the NFL in that secondary.
And if they don't get in,
still kind of trying to search for it. But Lagow looks great tonight, getting the ball out quick.
Well, as long as he does that, if he throws the ball, there's no question about it. Now, and I like the fact that he's throwing the ball to the wideout. See that? He's throwing the ball one offense pretty soon. They're going to get beat.
Yeah, the strength of the Indiana offense is Lagow throwing it, and he's got a great group of wide receivers.
Move the ball on the ground. On 4th and 1, it's a pass, and it's a first down. Why not?
Go back, who was covering the slot receiver.
Oh, be darned.
Well, they're going for it tonight, aren't they? There's Cobbs, incomplete.
And last time
this drive, and the Hoosiers are inside the 15-yard line. Already leading 7-3. Coach Corso is with us. Just honored a few
3 first-rounders.
3rd and 5. Little pump fake, and that one tipped and intercepted. Off the tip ball. Down the sideline, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A deep breath for the moment.
But the tip, I think, is an important thing to realize, because if Kendall Sheffield doesn't get a hand on that football, I think that ball goes by him and it's a touchdown. So as much as we want to talk about Fuller, 8 and White, gets his hand right there, and that's what allowed Fuller to step in front of that, or that is a touchdown pass right there for Indiana.
But they were playing zone defense that time. You notice 8 played short and then reacted to the ball. That's the only way.
They like him a lot. His first play of his college career. They're going in that direction, but instead to the wide receiver.
Feel the routes and starting to understand things is 12. Denzel Ward is starting to be not only stride for stride, it's all about the.
That's a wrist or a hand issue or what? But he's on the sideline for 3rd and 9 with time. Lagow. That one was tipped, I think, but it's completed anyway. That's run of the night.
You can see they put trips into the boundary. Watch this receiver creating some confusion, getting behind Ohio State. Boy, if he saw him, he walks to the end zone.
That pass is caught, left sideline, 1st down Indiana, and more. Simi Cobbs fighting the buck.
Tempo here that Richard Lagow feels comfortable with.
Play fake, that one-on-one matchup, and I think it's another one-handed grab.
It's just a placement of the ball, and Cobbs going up on a back shoulder and making a catch, getting the right foot down for another first.
So it's 1st and goal. Lagow over the top for Cobbs, and that time, that guy Urban Meyer, he's got to be concerned. 2nd and goal. That one incomplete. And Ohio State showing some pressure. A little play fake, and they will try it again to Cobbs. Touchdown. Great coverage. What else are you going to do?
That's the 4th straight time, and I don't know how many times on the night. There's a matchup that they like, and they're going to go back to it over and over and over. And what I love is that Lagow puts the ball up high where Cobbs can make a play on the ball. Ward that time did not get his head turned around, relied on his hands to try to separate the ball. But look at Cobbs fight for this football again for Indiana. What a night he's got. 13 seconds.
2nd and 6. That throw with an open receiver right at midfield is complete.
Hey, they're going to go fast. Look at this pressure. Ohio State decided to try to challenge Lagow, catch him off guard. They bring the blitz, but again, gets the ball out of his hands quickly, gives his receiver Hale a chance to make a play up high.
He just looks so poised right now. That quick hitter out to the left sideline and
cutting to try to help them in these one-on-one matchups.
Well, one of the great defensive minds, that's for sure. That's another completion over the middle, and it's that guy.
Say, okay, we're going to go to the inside and try to win that matchup.
On the move again, the Hoosiers. They're going over the top again, incomplete.
And these receivers,
we still got 4 minutes to go in the first half. Over 260 yards passing in the
bend here. Younger brother of Joey Bosa, remember 6'4", 270. Look at him bend and lean, goes down, and if you can get pressure, Later makes the play.
Had 5 sacks last year. That's number 1 this year. On 3rd and long, they'll hit Cobbs, and Cobbs trying to fight and making for Tom Allen. Remember, Indiana does get the ball to start the second half, but they're going to throw and go after one of those matchups again. Here comes a penalty flag. I think
it's breaking in a lot of new secondary players.
Defense number 12, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
They're over to number 1, but you're seeing Hale also have some chances. They're clearly grabbing the jersey. That's not hand-to-hand combat. That's a hold by Ward and a good call by the official.
That gives Indiana a little breathing room out to the 30. There's still plenty of time on the clock. Lagow, a little pump fake, and now he's going down. He did not get rid of the ball on 2nd down. Lagow is not going that way, though. He's going back to the right side for the completion to Hale, who slips the tackle, and that's big. Because
Richard Lagow is playing a half-field game right now, whether it's to the left to Cobbs or over to the right to Hale. He's trying to look into the safety, staying off. It's a one-on-one battle. He trusts his receivers to win those battles.
Pressured again, and he will throw a dangerous throw. I think that's caught. It was.
Yeah.
Lagow in the pocket. And that pass caught short. Now there's another one where 3rd down here. Clock moving. 30 seconds to go first half. Lagow, and he got rid of it, I guess.
3 defenders. He had nowhere to go with the ball. They completely sniffed that out.
Grounding. Offense, number 21.
4th down.
Yeah, Tyquan Lewis comes through the middle, but look at the defense off to the left. They're waiting for Majette. There's nowhere to go to throw the football, so Tyquan Lewis ends up hitting him. I think I see what Lagow's saying. He was hit, and then the ball came out. Vertical passing game. Indiana's got to have an answer, and they got to start to work to the inside.
Lagow trying to get to the hurt in the first game last year for Ohio State. Missed the rest of the year. Talented player. Third down. Pass rush coming, but Lagow steps up. That one threw behind his. They don't convert. Hoosiers get the ball back. 1st and 10. Indiana, and a quick completion.
20-14. Still trailing.
Big hit after the 3rd and 8 for the Hoosiers. Lagow in the pocket. Will throw, and he threw another one kind of behind. Just a taste of our Homers broadcast on both sides. Part of our Mega Cast production here tonight. Now, look, but
the one thing he didn't talk about is the reason Ohio State's defense has been able to make plays here in the second half.
Wow, that was a dangerous play. Lagow, and I don't think they've blown the play dead. They've let it go. He thought it was an incompletion. Instead, rumbling toward the end zone and into the end zone. Touchdown. Robert Landers, BB, was looking like a cannonball on his way to the goal line.
Yeah, Dave, I think they're going to take another look at this. Obviously, linebacker that time, Chris Worley, had him wrapped up, but I thought he was attempting to throw the football.
I thought so.
I was surprised that they didn't blow the whistle and call that an incompletion. The ball looked like it came out and went forward when it came out of his hands.
Well, initially I thought for sure it was, but then there was no whistle. The play was not blown dead. An important pass for Indiana. Points come off the board. It's a 6-point game. Cobbs, they're going toward Cobbs. Complete, 1st down. Yeah. You saw it.
Yeah, well, guys couldn't deal with them. Ohio State's adjustments has been to put safeties over the top to try to help them out.
2nd down, Indiana in Ohio State territory. Wide open, Cobbs across the middle. And he's knocking defenders.
Now they get Cobbs into the middle that's been vacated by the linebackers.
Quick tempo. And another. 2nd and 4. Indiana trying to answer. Lagow. That one's caught.
Use Cobbs as a decoy to open up the sideline to go back to the running back, sneaking out of the backfield against Sheffield.
Jump ball coming. We'll see. Lagow instead toward the tight end. Touchdown. His 2nd of the night.
Receiver on it right here, Hale. He's going to take not only the corner, but he's going to affect Baker, who's matched up right here. Watch this little rub route, or you'd call kind of a pick, to try to get in the way of Baker. That frees up Thomas to get to the corner. And again, a nicely thrown football by Richard Lagow. See, the receiver does a good job of disguising it. Baker fights through to get to him, but he was in the way enough. And Hale, you can see him in the background, how excited.
They've had pretty good responses all night. Pressure and incomplete.
And they got to him. Watch the snap. That right there gets him a little bit out of rhythm. Then he's got to deal with Trent. And Ohio State front gets to him again.
2nd and 10. Pressure. Lagow.
Top of these cuts. Watch off to the right here. They just hurdled him. Jump over top of him. Sam Hubbard gets in there, and a very, very critical.
He's cramping up again. Baker, the linebacker, Ward, the defensive back, and they just ran into each other.
I think they were fighting over it. Jerome Baker, after last year, making so many big plays so far.
I'm with you. When you look at the names, you think maybe lopsided. This was no pushover game, and it still isn't. We still got a ways to go.
Oh, yeah. Don't sleep on Richard Lagow and these receivers.
Lagow, pressured, incomplete.
A lot of fun.
I'm excited to see LSU. We've talked about the new coordinators in this game.
They didn't look great last week, but sometimes that can lull their next opponent to sleep.
Yeah, they do have the advantage. They have played a game. That is an advantage to get J.T. Barrett and the offense off the field. Now their offense has to get it going again, and with plays like that, it's going to be tough. Ball came out. The hit and the fumble, and I think the Buckeyes have it.
Yeah, that ball came out. I don't know.
Cooper recovered the fumble.
This is the next wave of defensive linemen. The ball clearly out. Cornell does a nice job, but there's Jonathan Cooper. A lot about J.T. Barrett, but I said at the beginning of the second half, I expect him to try to take control of the line of scrimmage and run Dobbins. That opens up the passing game for Ohio State.
It did big time. Cobbs did not get the first down, or did he? No. Stopped.
3 yards rushing in the second half. It's not a ton,
yeah.
but I thought they went back and they were a little bit more effective with quarterback run.
Well, 3rd down and very short here. Indiana's just not been able to run the ball at all, so they'll throw it to the tight end, Ian Thomas, who in some ways has been the breakout star of the night for the night with 2 touchdowns. Lagow on the move, back across the middle, kind of a dangerous throw, but he got it there with.
And they've been in that position before, and this year it's going to be different. It's going to be our breakthrough moment. You know, we play because of the offensive firepower that they have with Lagow and company.
I think they're going to win a bunch of games. Lagow batted
receiver, and there was a big void in that defense behind Worley, and good throw by Lagow.
in the pocket again. That one is intercepted. What a play on the ball. That should count as an interception.
And what I love about when he gets out there, watch his eyes in the middle. Watch him look back and look for the football. Because he saw that football thrown, he gave himself a chance to make a play on the ball, and ultimately, that's why he came